Okay, I've started recording. Welcome to the first Game Development Club meeting. I'm gonna do that normal. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing that I used to do in person, and we're gonna listen to a game soundtrack that you can't hear on the Discord call because I didn't think about this. I didn't think this through too much, but for those of you who may not have joined us in person, every single meeting that we had, we listened to a different game soundtrack, and it was just a little bit of fun. Like while we were kind of meeting, it was in the background. So today I'm playing the 2013-2014 SimCity soundtrack because I think it's very chill. It's very peaceful. I also apologize if Discord makes noise. I'm actually just gonna quickly turn that off in my volume settings so that way we don't have any issues. Okay, so welcome to the Game Dev Club Introductory meeting. This is going to be pretty quick. I expect like 15 minutes tops, probably less than that, maybe a little more give or take on the introductions and saying hi, but primarily the video recording that you guys on YouTube are watching is going to be talking about what we're going to do at the club, who I am, who our officers are, and what our plans are for this semester. We've got a really cool semester lined up. I've been putting a lot of work into organizing it and just talking to a lot of people, and I'm really happy that we've managed to set something up even at these crazy times. So let's get started. Welcome. So today we're going to be covering what the Game Development Club is, who our officers are, and what we have in store this semester. And then after that, we can do sort of a meet and greet for the people in the Discord just to say hi and acquaint themselves and whatever. So what is the Game Development Club? We like to talk about ourselves as a place to collaborate, but when we actually have people come in, it's really difficult. So we made a support team because usually people need help with their games and need help doing stuff. So this semester we've actually set up an online support team because our in-person support team doesn't actually, it can't happen. But yeah, we're still like kind of building that up. We've currently got 2 support team members. A lot of the people who were on the support team graduated, so they may still be like alumni support team, but we still have to kind of work that out. But yeah, you can reach out to them with any questions that you need, whether it's big or small. Yeah, we're basically here to help you on your game dev journey. Like if you need a place to start, if you need help with something advanced, like there are people in this community that are here to give you a hand and help you build stuff that's really cool. And then through this entire semester, we're going to be holding a speaker series of like current students, alumni. We're gonna have some guest speakers and some professors, and one or two MFA graduates who are all from UConn, like in the game development space within Connecticut. So I'm really excited for that, and I hope you guys are too. We've got a wide range amount of topics, and a schedule will be posted or is posted in the meeting notes channel of the Discord. So what are the rules? We're going to go through these fairly quickly, but I do think it's important to talk about it, just because you have to make sure. So first of all, no hate speech, racism, or disrespect to any other member in the club. That goes to any regard, and it can be anything, purposeful or not. Do your best, and just think before you speak. That kind of is the second rule as well. You know, we try to keep it fairly casual, but please think before you speak and not after, okay? If you think something might be a little bit hurtful, just try to rephrase it. I'm not asking you to, just completely re-say everything that you mean, but, please do be thoughtful about the things that you say, especially when giving criticism, and that's the next one. So just, like when we're doing critiques and we're talking about the things we're making, please just, keep in mind that saying, hey, that thing is stupid is not constructive criticism. That's just mean. Like, that's just really mean. So, just say why you think it's stupid, and I guess that's a little bit better, but don't use the word stupid. Oh wow, Discord just paused the music, hold on. Let me actually fix that really quick, it'll take me 2 seconds. I apologize. Okay, there we go. Alright, so, alright. Okay, yeah, so we were talking, so then there's also, like, if you ever have a comment, a concern, or a suggestion, please let me or any of the other officers know. That includes the support team, and whether they can help you or they're going to direct you to me, or any of the other officers here. That's totally fine. We want to make sure that it's an inclusive and constructive environment that make sure you feel comfortable and, you know, open to sharing things here, because I know that right now it's a very stressful time. So I know the last thing we all want is for something stupid to happen that just makes you feel like shit. So please, if you have any problems, if you have any suggestions in the opposite direction to make the club better, if you think that something is actively making the club worse, just let me know, and we can talk about that one-to-one, and I will 100% hear you out. So yeah, because our club is completely online now, it's easier for us to invite people who are just in the Connecticut area. So if you guys have anybody who's interested in coming to any of the speaking sessions, any of the talks, if you want them to come to a workshop, that's okay. Usually when you're on UConn campus, you have to give them like a guest pass and a visitor's pass and make sure that they're registered. But since we're online, it's much easier and safer to invite just whoever, so they can come and join us on our game development club journey. So that slide was long, and we're gonna go a little faster, I hope. But yeah, so, you know, these are frequently asked questions that I get from a lot of people. And of course, if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me in the general chat. You can @me, I don't mind. I usually read all the chats in the server. But yeah, like the first and biggest question is, do I have to attend every meeting? And of course not. You know, come to what you can and like do your best, especially now. We're here as like mainly a resource so you can make stronger games, right? So you can take what you have and get critiques and help to work on it. But ultimately, all meetings are optional, and if you feel like you just can't come this week or next week or whatever, that's totally fine. You know, like that's not a problem at all. What happens if you miss a meeting and you want to attend? I'm going to do my best to record all speaker sessions, like talks like this, anything that we do, workshops. I'm going to try and record them and upload them to a YouTube channel so that you can watch them later on. This one is going to hopefully be posted later today, about an hour or so after the meeting. I'm just going to make sure when I edit it that everything is nice and working. Will the club be online or in person? This is kind of answered for the people here in the Discord, but unfortunately, due to the circumstances and because so many people are off campus or not even on campus like myself, you can see that I'm currently at home. Our entire club this semester is going to be online. All speaker sessions, all meetings, all workshops are going to be online. And like I said before, at the bottom of the slide you can see, if you just message in the general channel, just let me know if you have any questions and I'll be here to answer them. So here's our officers. We're gonna go through them one by one. The only person who couldn't make it today is Mike, because he's got a class that ends kind of right when this starts. But yeah, I'll kick us off, and then I'll unmute some of the other people just to say hello. So yeah, I'm Josh. I'm the president and founder of the UConn Game Development Club. I'm the CEO and founder of Pyrobuck Studios, which is a company made up of almost entirely undergrads here at UConn, and some graduates as well. I was previously a research assistant for Courtroom 600, which was a project worked on by the DMD department. It's a lot of stuff to do with the Nuremberg trials of World War II. And you know, that's just a really, really cool thing that I got to work on. I'm currently a senior in the DMD Games program. I'm a leadership legacy student, and I'm a sucker for potato salad. So I'm going to hand it over to Devin. And if I got any information wrong here, please feel free to correct me as you're talking. Oh wait, I can't hear you. Hold on, because I muted Discord. That's smart. All right, there you go. Say something.
You missed so much. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. I think most, if not all of you, know me already, but I'm Devin. I'm the vice president, and I also work with Josh over at Pyrobuck, where I'm the COO. And we've worked on some cool stuff together. We put out our split-screen shooter Rubicon, now on Steam. I've worked at ID Tech camps in the past, and I am a senior game design honors student. That's about it.
Cool. I'm gonna pass it off to Mac.
Hello.
Cool. I wasn't sure if you could unmute.
Yes. I'm Mac. Hi. I'm the club representative of the UConn Game Development Club. I also work at Firebug with Josh and Devin. I do a lot of art stuff over there, and I'm actually currently working on some art for our game AOS 503. I also work at Greenhouse Studios at UConn, and I'm a senior in the D&D game design department, and also an honor student alongside Devin. I don't know how far I can really throw rocks, but I appreciate the compliment, Josh.
Yeah, I figured everybody needed a little bit of a fun fact on here. And the only person, like I said, who couldn't be here is Mike. He's our secretary. He basically handles all of our forms that help us get processed in UConn, which sometimes can be a bureaucratic mess. So I give major props to him because it's difficult to get that stuff all done, and I know firsthand how annoying that can be. But he is a BFA in digital media. He is also a BA in studio art, and he's been a lifeguard and is currently an RA on campus. And I'm pretty sure he's high-fived everyone on this slide, but I'm not totally sure. So let's talk about the speaker series. We're just going to kind of jump right into it. So unlike past semesters where we have sort of this free-form workshop kind of discussion and talk about club meeting style, we're going to be having a very set schedule this year. Every meeting is going to be having a different speaker from the game dev community right here in Connecticut. So these are people who have actually been working in the games industry, whether they're seniors or juniors or sophomores at UConn doing stuff with games, or they are working somewhere nearby in CT, or they're just UConn alumni. We have a couple of professors who are going to talk. We have some MFA students. We have some alumni graduates who are working in the game development field. And there's a total of 17 speakers planned. So we actually are going to have some meetings where 2 people will give talks for about an hour each, which I'm just super hyped about. There are also way too many to go through. We're going to only look at the first few weeks or so just to kind of give you guys an idea of what these talks are going to be about. But I actually, just before this meeting, did post the schedule in the meeting notes channel, and that is just a Google Sheets link, so you can go check that spreadsheet out. Some of those topics are still to be decided. We're still figuring it out. We're still feeling out what's what, but we have a crazy amount of stuff ranging from what's it like to make music for games? What's it like to do social media for game marketing? How does that affect its perception? We're going to have a world-building workshop. We're going to talk about games and history. We've got a lot of really awesome stuff planned, and I'm super hyped to show you guys. So here are our speakers for February 19th, so next week. We'll be having 2 speakers, both of which have been in the Connecticut East Coast area making games and working in that industry. Our first is going to be Cadence Hira, who's going to be doing beeps and boops and game jam loops. It's going to be a discussion about what it's like to make music during a game jam, and what that's like and how she kind of goes through that process. Really excited to have her. She's a super, super awesome person. She's got a really cool SoundCloud, which I'm sure she will send to me so I can plug it in this video, and she'll also plug it at the actual talk as well. And that'll be for the first hour from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. And then our second speaker for that day is Jake Tomasi, who's a student here at UConn. He's a undergraduate DMD major, and he's going to be talking about how we can incorporate our real world experiences and things we like to do into the design of our video games. And that'll be from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So it's pretty cool. Every week we're basically going to have 2 people. There are a couple of weeks where it's kind of balanced, where it's a little bit different, such as these. So the week after that and the week after that, we have big 2-hour chunks. So Robert Lindquist, who is a UConn DMD graduate, is going to be giving a talk on inheritance, unity, and scriptable objects. And that's basically just going to be an advanced presentation of C# and Unity features that you might not know about, or you might not get enough experience with in your courses, or I guess before you enter the job market. And then the next week after that, Firebug Studios, which is the company that we all work at, or not all, but a good amount of us work at, we're going to be having a free playtesting session. We're going to be giving out Steam beta keys for our new game Scrap Shoot. So if you attend the meeting on 0305, so March 5th, you'll get a free Steam key for a beta. And yeah, we couldn't be happier to give those out if you guys would like to test them and give feedback. We'll be doing a 2-hour play test. A couple people are going to be coming to that. Rob's going to be returning. Ben Guzik's going to be there. Christian Oka's going to be there. I'm sure that whoever's whatever Pyrebug staff in this meeting are going to probably try to make it too. So we'd love to have you guys. We'd love to get some feedback. And yeah, we'd really appreciate it. And yeah, no, we'd like to meet you now. So I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. And we're going to kind of turn it over to the Discord so that we can kind of talk and meet everyone. But thank you guys so much for watching. This went about 15 minutes. That's really good. I wasn't sure if that was too fast or too slow. Let me know in the comments if anybody needs an invite to the Discord server, and I can send it there. But yeah, no, thank you guys so much for watching. We meet every week, Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern time. The meeting is going to continue in person, but I am going to end the recording. So thank you guys. I'll see you in the next recording, I guess. Bye.